This year marks the 80th anniversary of the 1933-34 Chicago World's Fair.
And today, the World's Fair Memorabilia Show is at the Elk Grove Holiday Inn, and show organizer Rick Rand joins us live from the site to tell us more about what people can see today. Good morning, Rick.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. First of all, I didn't know that there was such a big group of people who love to collect World's Fair memorabilia. Give us a sense of who these folks are and what they have.
Well, it ranges in age from maybe 18 years old all the way up to 90 years old to people who actually went to the World's Fair and enjoyed going to it. Over 39 people went to the World's Fair over the 2 years in 1933.
Yeah, 39 million people, right, went there and
Correct.
Had a chance to check things out. So for those of us who are here in modern day, if you will, what was it like to go to the 1933 fair? What was that like?
Well, it must have been amazing to go to the World's Fair. You saw the newest technology. You could visit all different worlds. They had different villages, Irish village, Dutch village, the Black Forest. So they had all kinds of villages. It was almost like what Epcot Center would become.
And give us a sense, we're looking at some video now of just some of the things that are on display there at the fair. Tell us a little bit about what we can see.
Well, you can see everything from a little pamphlet that they gave out at the pavilions for $1 or $2 up to posters or bamboo paintings, Japanese bamboo paintings of the World's Fair, jigsaw puzzles, little cars, little toy radio flyer wagon from the company in Chicago, Radio Flyer.
All kinds of different things out there, obviously. And how do you go about collecting? Do you have to go to these special events like the one you're at to pick up these items, or do you ever bump into them at the local store, the hand-me-down store?
Well, if you're lucky, you might be able to find them in a used or resale shop or an antique shop. But this is probably the largest display you'll be able to see anywhere since the fair closed in 1934, right here today, because we literally have thousands of items available here. And one of the items we have...
Go ahead, Rick, I'm sorry.
One of the items we have is a Hupmobile auxiliary lamp for the car. Hupmobile was a brand. This was a little battery-operated light.
Neat, neat. And that was quite the cutting-edge technology back then. Give us a sense of how you think, whether it was the 1893 World's Fair or the 1933-34 fair, give us a sense of how you think they changed or charted the future of Chicago.
Well, 1893 was the classical architecture. It was known as the White City. Millions of people came to that from all over the world. And then in 1933, they had a different idea. It was done during the Depression, so they had to. It was all done with private financing. No government money was used to do this, so they had to come up with innovative ways to build the buildings. They're only built to be temporary.
And where was that one held? Where was the 1933 one held?
The 1933 one was held between Roosevelt and 37th Street along the lakefront, and included the Shed Aquarium, the Planetarium, the Field Museum, and Soldier Field. All those buildings predated the World's Fair, but they were incorporated, making the first museum campus.
Interesting slices of Chicago history. Thank you so much, Rick. We appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And again, the World's Fair Memorabilia Show starts at about a half an hour and goes from 10 until 4 today. It's at the Elk Grove Holiday Inn, of course, in Elk Grove Village.
Admission is $6. Of course, we posted all the information on our website, abc7chicago.com. Be sure to click on See It on TV.